Hey, Nadi, don't disrespect us, man. My man 40 was on time. It was me actually that had to go run a little audible on the play. I had to run a quick audible on the play. So now we on time, but but yo, shout out to my man 40. Was good, G. How you?
Yo, what up? What's good, B?
You good?
Yeah, we on Harlem time. I'm still in the crib, chilling.
Yeah, we having fun with this, man. Shout out to everybody that's starting to come into the chat. So we've been talking about
Yeah.
this behind the scenes. I got it up here. You called it, man. How did you know that Cam was gonna respond to Jim on Monday? How did you know this shit?
Oh, I don't know. I think we think of like that first Monday is like a good day to put out anything. It's the top of the week, stuff shit like that. And plus, I think he does his show on Mondays.
Okay. All right. So you're fully in tune with the Jim shit too that set this all off. All right, let's go ahead and play the Cam response. And then after the response is done, me and you gonna chop this fable, all right?
I bet.
Oh, nigga, you was not there, man. You wasn't there, nigga. This is what happened how Jomo got cool with us. Them freestyles that we just showed y'all, go Google them. Have fun with them when you get time. We were popping. There wasn't no internet. Mace, myself, Big L, even though Mace and Big L on the same page, Bloodshed, my man Herb McGruff, we were super duper popping in the street prior to the internet. Everybody knew we was about to get a record deal. Everybody knew this, nigga. It wasn't no secret. Basically, you heard our freestyles, and you came up to me one day when I was chilling in front of the house. You said, and this word to my dead mother, yo, man, I heard the freestyles. Y'all killing shit. Yo, you know my grandmother died. If y'all want to come by and just hang out, y'all could. Y'all more than welcome. We like, all right, Jomo, thanks. It didn't really make sense at the time because we like, yo, my nigga, where's Jomo inviting us to his house for? Even though he cool nigga. But it didn't make sense to be going to Jomo's house. More.
Nah. I ain't waiting till the end of this. Yo, is Jim from fucking Harlem 40? Hold on. Let's get that out the way. Is Jim from Harlem? What the fuck is going on here?
Nah. Jim grew up in Harlem, but he from the Bronx. Like I think he said it too. He was like he was raised by I think by Weeks, like where Hell went from.
Okay.
So they like that too. But you know.
Is Jim supposed? You're a Harlem nigga, all right?
Right.
You smiling, nigga. Listen, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. All right. Stop the
Because we
smiling
talk about
shit,
this shit. It's funny. Yeah, go ahead. I ain't gonna get too messy with this shit. This shit
Yo,
crazy right
now
here.
40. We live now. Me and you ain't gonna do it. The private conversation, and then when the camera cut on, we ain't doing that shit. Listen, is Jim supposed to claim Harlem the way that Cam create? I think that what Cam is trying to do, obviously, is trying to say that you not all the way one of us when it comes to being a Harlemite. You know what I'm saying? So how do you view Jim? Do you view him as a Bronx nigga or a Harlem nigga?
I view him as a Harlem nigga.
Okay. Listen, I don't got no bias. I don't got no horse in the race. I just wanted to pause it right there.
So my question is this, right?
Yeah.
How you view Diddy? Think Diddy a Harlem nigga?
Yeah.
Right. Diddy from Mount Vernon.
Okay. How do you view Pac?
Pac?
Yeah.
West Side nigga.
Okay, so I guess we all say the same thing.
But
Okay.
where he grew up, where he was born at.
So how long was Jim
Pac
growing up?
they said Pac was born in Harlem.
Yeah. No. Everybody know where he's from, the East Coast, but he's got interviews talking about it. He broke it down himself. He said that when he got out to the West is where he learned the game, and that's where he really put on for, and that's where he really. So he adapted to that climate and all that, and nobody
It's
takes that from
Googleable.
Pac.
It's Googleable. Yeah. I'm not just talking.
Yeah. So Jim, from a little kid though, was in Harlem, right?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I'm gonna keep it funky. I don't know because I don't. We wasn't like friends back then. You know what I'm saying? So I don't And if he was in Harlem, he was like on the east side. I'm from the west side of Harlem. Me and Cam, you know, we from the same building, like from the, you know, same block type shit. So it's like we no, that's just us. But I'm saying he more like from the east side, but you know, we consider the east side of Harlem too. You know what I'm saying? East side got more like our Spanish people in it.
All right, we're gonna get to that because I think Cam starts to talk about, you know, how Jim started to come around. So all right, let's continue.
Or freestyles come out. Yo, I heard the new shit you did. I heard the new shit you did. Yo, you want to come through? Come through. Why are we going to Jomo's house? Cool. One day, I'm leaving Mace's house on the west side, going back to the east side. I stopped at Jomo's house. His grandmother died, God bless her dad. And he had a free crib. So yeah, I would bring some bitches over there to fuck sometime. A little crack maybe. I'd be at everybody's house though. I love my grandparents. My grandparents were strict. I stayed at Duke the God house. I stayed at Mace with Cuda. I stayed at her. I stayed a bunch of times. I never needed nowhere to stay. You act like niggas on your couch. You was a fan, nigga. You begged us. You were a fan, nigga. A fan. We didn't grow up with you. I am from 140th and Lenox. I am from NFL. Up the block was 40 Wolves. Lou Simpsons, I'm on 142nd Cross Square. D. Fergo, number 8th Avenue. I don't see you around none of this. Shout out to my nigga, what's the nigga Final 4 billion number you start?
Yo, 40. When did you start seeing Jim? All right, let's just do that.
When we started rapping.
So about how old at that point what was Jim? How old was Jim?
Before we, like, I was cool with Cam, and Cam was, you know, I seen him with Cam. You know, Cam was bringing him around. Cam was like, it used to be Cam, Jim, and Jewels, and they used to come through like humble, like, and Killer was driving, and them niggas was like, I'm talking about back in the day, them niggas was driving around looking for bitches and shit like that. Like them niggas is like that type of flow. So, you know, but before that, I can't tell you what's going on because I wasn't even any like that, like that. I'd be lying, you know what I'm saying? But if he says like that, you know, that's crazy. Oh shit.
All right, let me keep going, G.
You're not from none of that. So you can sit around and act like you've been around all this Harlem shit and everything. You ever see somebody from Harlem try to act like they from Harlem so bad that you got to keep saying, I'm from Harlem? Niggas from Harlem know who's from Harlem. You don't have to keep saying you from Harlem. So that's first and foremost. All this, yo, niggas was on your couch. You were fanned out and you begged niggas to come to your house after you heard all these mixtapes. That's how you got in, nigga. You was so cool. And we was like, yo, Jomo's a nice guy. Mace like, yo, I think I'll teach him how to rap. Mace actually taught you how to rap. Literally.
Yeah,
literally. He taught you how to rap. You say it. Matter of fact, bring up the clip.
Mace helped me learn how to rap.
We saw that.
Mace showed me how to rap.
They didn't know big shot to me.
He was the first person to show me how to rap.
Mace actually sat me down and showed me the magic to rap.
We taught you how to rap, nigga. How you ran the whole organization. How you made Diplomat. Nigga, you ain't make none of this stuff. You was a fan. I put you down because you had a free crib and you was a nice guy.
Free crib.
That's how you got there originally. Period. Now, to the next point. This all started because I asked 50 Cent a question. Cool. I thought it was cool to ask 50. The shit happened 20 years ago, however many years ago. I thought it was all good. I got no problem thinking, yo, okay. He tricked niggas out their spot, came to the spot. I know 50 said it. And they went on you know, he was funny. I thought it was funny when he said the shit. But I didn't think it'd be a big deal because you make up with every nigga that put hands on you. But I see the pattern now. If a nigga agree to disagree with you and don't want to take it that route because they got some genuine love for you, you keep going on and on and on. Every nigga that put hands on you and you get to all picture, you cool with him. I see you with C Gutter. Junior Mafia, cool. I see you taking pictures with True Life. It's cool. Me and DC, y'all having sit-downs to work out. Gunshots was let off with that. Y'all having sit-downs to work it out. You tried to chase French Montana out the game. That ain't worked out. Y'all got cool. So cool that you go to his video shoot. Pardon me, not his video shoot, his movie. You're sitting in the crowd watching the premiere, and they dissing you in the movie. You in the movie getting dissing. You got to eat it to sit in the crowd. Nah, nigga, they dissing you in the movie that you went to go see, bro. You ever wonder how you met Mano? Ask him how you met Mano. Mano gonna downplay because they cool now. He tried to press Mano one day because Mano first came out. He had a little record where he was saying, dissing the rappers. I don't know, he said nigga's name. So Jim plus see Mano one day and was like, yo, what's up with all that saying my name? Mano's like, who the fuck you talking to? Oh, you think I wanted them niggas? You out your motherfucking mind? Now they the lobby boys. Every nigga that do something to put pressure on you, you sit there and work it out. But when niggas got a little genuine heart for you and all that, cool, that's the pattern. If they don't put hands on you, then you can keep going on and on and on. And I ain't promoting none of this. I think it's cool that you cool with everybody I name. You gonna be 50 next year, nigga. I'm happy that you cool. I'm not saying this to stir up no feathers.
And I'm not, listen, there's only two options, man. You die young or you get old. But hold on, let me check that out. How old is Jim Jones? Then Cam must be 48 years old, July 15th. Okay. All right. Yeah, salute to them, man. How old is Camron? Y'all both the same, man. Yeah, y'all too old for this shit. I ain't gonna lie. All right, let's keep going. I just had to check it. When Cam said that age like that, you 50 next year, it just hit different the way he sound. Your man Cam, the thing about this nigga, son, he be acting like he don't be shooting, but everything that he's saying is a fucking shot. Everything. You know what I'm saying? He try to mask it like, hey, listen, I know it's non-violence now, blah, 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 blah. But you know, you piecing up with everybody that put hands on you. That's a shot. Like, it's a shot. Like the way he's saying this shit.
It's like one of them niggas that be like, yo, no disrespect, but then they disrespect you after that.
Yeah. Cam is a fucking menace with that shit. Almost everything that he's saying is a shot. The nigga try to act all mature about it. We're gonna get there. Hold on, we're gonna get there.
I'm not saying that to backtrack on any beef or go anything like. I think it's really cool. But the niggas who do this, you cool with, and then the niggas who try to handle it sophisticatedly, you keep going on and on like niggas give a fuck about all that shit, bro. Niggas don't care about none of that shit, my nigga. Niggas don't care a little bit, my nigga. That's first and foremost. I'm gonna wrap it up with a couple things real quick. What I'll finish with is this, man. I'm never here to downplay your character. As much as you try to degrade my character for years and push me under the bus and say, I ain't start this and I ain't do that, and you started Pink and you made the Diplomats, which is just, if people choose to believe that, then look, I got a Brooklyn, bridge in Brooklyn I can sell you to, my nigga, period. But at the end of the day, my nigga, I'm never trying to downplay your character. And I didn't know all this shit was going on because I was on vacation. I came back a few days ago and seen all this going on. And it's like, for instance, right? I see you posted shit, Cam, let me get jumped in Rucker, this, that, and third by 8 niggas, this, that, and third. I'll let niggas tell that story however they want to tell it. I don't give a fuck. I seen a story one time when Little C's was telling the story. I mean, me and Little C's is cool. And Little C's told me he punched me in my face. Really? And me and C, I seen C's, really? No, not dissing C's, but no. Little C's never punched me. But if you go to his end in that story, that's what he said he did. And like I said, I got no problem. I seen C's, we good. But you keep running around with these 25-year-old stories. Do you ever hear me talk about when you ran on me when BMF pulled up? When you ran in the hotel, they chased you to the beach. And lucky, I had my shit on me and my man JoJo. I ain't gonna say his name.
Now this is 40. This is the new one. Everybody on the internet is grabbing this. I see niggas putting up the pictures with the dude with Big Meech and all that's supposedly involved with this. Nobody ever heard this one before. You ever heard about this prior to Cam saying it today? On today's episode, something about BMF and Jim Jones?
I heard a story or two, but not like how he clarified it like now, to be honest. Nah.
But you heard something about BMF and Jim Jones before though.
I heard a few BMF stories because it was always like
I'm not saying BMF stories, I'm saying BMF and Jim Jones.
I'm saying Dipset, period. Whether it be Jim Jones or just Dipset, we just like BMF stories back in.
Okay, you trying to keep it flat. I see what you're doing there.
Nah, I'm just telling you, I'm being real. Yeah. Good. I'll tell you what's real good.
All right, nigga, I got you.
The Spanish nigga don't care about life, who was with me, was like, who are these niggas coming? I said, oh, they come this way. No, they.
Do you know who that is? Who's the Spanish nigga that don't give a fuck about life? Who's that?
Yeah, I know him.
I
know you're obviously that's why you're here. You know more than all of us. We're asking.
Yeah, we know.
Who is it?
See, I know the Spanish dude that don't care about life, but the fact that he ain't say his name, I don't feel obligated to say his name because it'd be like, you know what I'm saying?
Respect it.
He probably ain't say his name for a reason.
Nah, respect it. Nah, definitely respect it. Is he a New Yorker?
Yeah.
Okay, respect it. That's official. Mm-hmm.
And there's no disrespect, because Blue's my nigga, Meech my nigga, all that. And Blue Da Vinci just told this story on his platform or whatever platform recently. He got it 89% right. It's a little off, Blue. I'll tell it on Talk with Flea, my perspective of what happened. But at the end of the day, I don't be out there pumping. They chase you to the beach, nigga. You was in the sand. You was getting wet from the water, from the ocean. I don't pump that. Took your rags off. Me and JoJo was laughing about that 3 months. Some cool shit. Cool.
See that right there? Like, it's a little sneaky shit. He said the rag, he left it alone, but he still dropped that little shit there. Like, Cam is sneaky, man. You gotta watch. He trying to drop details without doing too much, but he still want a little something to be out there. Like, that's violation. He basically trying to imply that somebody just like took his flag off people. I mean, like, we're not gonna play stupid with what Camron's doing here. All right. But if you're holding the details, that's cool. That's official. They don't want to put it all the way out there, but we'll get there. Hold on.
I don't pump all that shit, nigga, because I ain't trying to make the great Shakira. You know why? Because the revolution was televised, nigga. That's why I'm here, nigga. That's why God work like that. That's why me and Murder is here, nigga. The revolution was televised, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? And I'll wrap it up real quick with this, nigga, because I'll be here for an hour. We got other shit to do. Stop tricking niggas out their freedom, bro. Because niggas get around you to put themselves in better situations, bro. Not to be in worse situations than they was before they met you. You get, do you understand that? I don't know if you understand that. That's why niggas come around, but then you send them on dummy missions and trick them out their freedom. Max is doing 75. I know you don't give a fuck. Jaja just wanted to be a rapper. Jaja had 10 years, my nigga. We don't know.
You know, I ain't know that about Jaja, yo. 10 years for what?
I ain't got nothing to do with Jim, but it's just
I'm not. I'm assuming that, but I'm saying, but 10 years for what? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's public.
I forgot exactly. I forgot exactly what it was, but she was out there, you know, maybe, you know, trying to get to a bag. You know what I'm saying? Rap wasn't, you know, like a income for her.
Now let me be fair there. You know what I'm saying? We always fair on this channel, y'all. In defense of Jim Jones, you could say the same about a lot of people that was once upon a time No Limit. You could say the same about people that was once upon a time Rockefeller. Once upon a time, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes people get the opportunities and they got to make the best out of it. Like, when's the last time we heard a Bleak album? You know what I'm saying? Like he was Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying? Like Beanie Siegel, he still kept doing things and whatnot. And not everybody is meant to be here 20 plus years later. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is, we meet these people in the celebrity eye, and then, you know, they fall out of the music industry and then they start getting back into street shit. And that's where the jail time be coming. So the Jaja I should have never heard of. It's no different to me, like, you know, like Rest in Peace Stack Bundles. Like, some people would try to, you know, ask Jim why he didn't do more for Stack or if he should have done more. And I would never even play that game about what somebody should or shouldn't as it would pertain to Stack, of course. But I'm just saying that to be fair in Jim's defense, that people's always going to do that. They're going to say that, oh, you still popping, but this person from 20 years ago that used to be next to you ain't popping no more, or is broke now, or is in jail now. So I don't think that it's fair for Cam to do that, especially if it don't got nothing to do with Jim. When you talk about Jaj, now Max B is not in jail for anything that have to do with Jim neither. Because when I really started seeing Max B floss money and all that type of shit, that's when he was already dissing Jim. You know what I'm saying? Running around as the Silver Surfer, talk about his 7 Series and all that type of shit. I get all this money. She love me, not all that classic shit. That's when he was already dissing Jim. You know what I'm saying? But the Masters, I didn't know that Jim. I saw that in that clip too. I didn't know that Jim gave the Masters back. I need your opinion on Jim giving the Masters back when it comes to Max B. Because hold on, my bad. Because I gotta alley-oop this, because the way that Jim said it, he was just like, you know, the way I did my business with Max B initially was the way it was because that's what I was taught. So he was pretty much implying that he had Max in a bad deal because I guess that's what he's saying he learned from Cam, right?
To me, that was kind of like a slight admission of guilt on Jim's part, probably, because he said it. You know, he said it in his interview with Justin LeBoy. He said, I only did what I was taught. You know, I learned from him. So he kind of like passed the judgment, you know, the judgment onto, you know, I guess, you know, of course he was talking about Cam, whatever the case. I don't know how to feel about him giving out the publishing, because the question is, did he give him the publishing back like right away, like when Max had 75 years, when it just didn't really matter? Or did he give it back when Max time got reduced to like 20 years. And then he was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna give you publishing back because it kind of it does matter.
Okay.
To me, that's a test of the character. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe like Max due date is like this year. And for people that don't understand, a Max B publishing, I think can be worth like $1 million. Can be like if you think about it, he's coming home. It's gonna be a big rollout. He's home. You know how niggas do. They want to put chains on niggas' necks. Yo, homie, this and that. Stood up, blah blah blah. Whoever it is, throw you mad wad of cash. Whoever the rap it be. You know what I'm saying? Niggas clout chase that moment. That's what I foresee. And for a nigga that's gonna of course want to sign him, gonna be like, yo, whoever has a publishing, I think that's the time to cash out. So that's why I think like that. But I'm gonna go with like it doesn't matter. Max B has his publishing. He's coming home, and you know, I think that's a good thing.
See, but you being from the industry and in the industry, like you would think about that. I would have never thought about no shit like that. Most of us wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be an artist that's inside, you know, with publishing and deals and inking deals and all type of stuff to think like that. So now I get it. And even when I first saw that interview, I saw it after me and you was chopping about it, right? And when you mentioned the Max part, remember when I said to you on the line, I was just like, yo, wait, he spoke about Max? Like, normally he don't even let interviewers ask him about Max. Like, he always clip it. Like, I think he did this shit with, what was it? With, I think it was Maul when he was doing the Joe Budden podcast. I think Maul brought up Max B. And he kind of like damn near threatened him, like I'll fuck with you. And because I fuck with you, I'm gonna give you a pass on you at like bringing up his name. But you know what I'm saying? He don't even be letting niggas. And then after I spoke to you and I watched it for myself, I see that he didn't even want to say Max's name still. He was like the dude from jail. And then the host is like, well, who's from jail? And Jim is just like, well, we ain't gonna, niggas know that I ain't gonna say it, but he still to this day don't even want to say Max's name. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I saw like, what was it, last year or whatever, like he ended up taking a picture, it was online with Max's son. So the thing to me is just like, it's confusing. If you gave back the publishing, you did that because it was the right thing to do by Max, right thing to do by you, the right thing to do by Max's family, his fan base. I don't know. And then you do the picture with his son. You know, that was supposed to be a positive moment that meant a lot to people. People saw that and were just like, okay, there's hope there. Like, you know, I heard Max's, you know, statements from jail. He seems to speak like, yo, I ain't on nothing with Jim. But then you get all the way to this interview that just dropped with Jim. He's still, the way his energy and that shit was like still like negative towards Max. Like he still don't want to. I don't know, man. I don't know. Is it all?
I mean, the fact that, you know, it was Jim that brought up Max B in the Justin LaVoy interview, right?
Yeah.
He brought Max B name up at this time instead of the vice versa. That's the difference. And he never really said his name. He just said, you know, homeboy that's in jail.
Yeah.
Justin LaVoy tried to get clarity and say, yo, who's homeboy that's in jail? Nigga said, you know what I'm talking about, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, I really feel that Max B is gonna he's gonna come home and not fuck with Jim. I don't know. I don't think so.
I mean, how could he? Jim, look at Jim's energy. Like, even if Max wanted to, look at Jim's energy. You know what I'm saying? So
it's crazy.
But from an industry standpoint, it would seem that Max wouldn't need Jim if he were to come home and get his feet right back into the game because he's got French. And French, ever since Max got locked up, has become somebody in the industry. He's tapped in with a lot of heavyweights. He could make a call. Well, before Diddy got locked up, he could make a call to Diddy. He could make a call to Khaled. You know what I'm saying? Like Khaled's a big deal. Like get those production situations in place. Get videos done. Get features done for him. Help him out. You know what I'm saying? So I think, and then his own fan base, I think even the allure of Max B coming home and getting back to music, as long as it's quality work, people's gonna be there for it. But here, let me get to this question. And if me and you ain't do this stream, I promise you I was gonna do it and just ask the same question to the chat. Is Jim Jones energy of when the way he snapped like that, like, yo, tell them niggas get off my dick, and what Mace and Mace did Cam dirty, why he's like almost trying to put it out there like he can't believe that Cam and Mace is rocking. You know what I'm saying? So on one side of the coin, people, I would say if he knows a lot that we don't know, behind the scenes shit, and Mace just violated Cam time and time again, and he did some shit that there's not supposed to be no coming back from, and then you from the outside looking in see that they link up, you be like, y'all niggas is corny because of the shit that y'all did to each other. Now y'all want to act like y'all cool. It would look weird to me. Or the other side of the coin is, here we are, fast forward, these two guys is almost 50 years old. You have to find transitions in the world when you're coming out of the music game and getting into the movie business and the TV business, like right. Jay-Z, or you're getting into liquor like Diddy and who, you know what I'm saying? The transitions. Cam and Mace found an extremely lucrative transition for themselves. So the other side of the coin develops the question, is Jim Jones hating?
Is he hated by who?
Is he hating on Cam and Mace's success?
Oh, is he hating on? To be honest, like I got a the segue. I got a platform called Who Wronger, right? You could you guys can subscribe. I'm on YouTube and everything, right? And basically, Who Wronger is a platform for like when two sides are wrong, but we just want to know who's wronger. So I actually put this up, right, on my Instagram, right? Because I put up the clip with Jim saying, yo, I'm the reason you wear pink, whatever the case may be. And he was like, oh, you know, everybody heard that shit and was like, oh, that's crazy. Then I put up this shit with Cam saying, nigga, you ain't from the Bronx. I mean, you ain't from Harlem, you from the Bronx. He was like, he said that. So I put that side by side. And I basically think, you know, in a situation where like a lot of people could watch this and say, yo, man, this shit is just wrong. I really want to know who wronger. So I don't really like, because coming from my aspect, like just to get off topic real quick, I see, you know, I'm of course I'm down with niggas, and I seen this movie too many times to feel like how niggas be like, oh my gosh, because at the end of the day, right, near from the beginning when niggas first broke up, and we was like, oh my gosh, and then niggas got back together, and we like, okay, cool, and then niggas broke up again, and niggas is like, oh my gosh, we like, and then now they do this again. So at this time, at this moment, we on the motherfucking, I'm just gonna use it as entertainment. And that's why, like, you know, me and you always, we talk and shit, and we just gonna bring it like and get live with it, because now this shit is like foolish to me. Like, and out the wronger, I can't even say if it's just Jim hating, because I do see wrong on both sides. Of course, Jim is definitely going to seem like he's hating on with their success, because, you know, he's not a part of it, and he had run-ins with Mace, and he was there when Mace was straight shitting on Cam. He was there for that. You know, he know all that. He heard all the complaints. So when he see them together, it's like, oh, crazy. But
I understand that.
But at the end of the day, I know what it is, man. Money at a certain age can change your way, your thought pattern. So I feel like, yo, they see how much, I don't know how much money they got, but I know it's in the millions to do that show. To do that is what it is. Shout out to it is what it is and shit like that. And I could see why he hate, and I could see the other side. So that's what I'm saying. It's all depends on who people think is wrong. I'm not here to take no sides. I don't care. I'm here to be entertained and watch popcorn just like y'all. The memes, I think, is hilarious. I don't really like Niggas like I'm past like yo.
So
Oh
hold
shit.
on. Let me go a step back because you said you see wrongs on both sides. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so
hell yeah.
let's start on Cam's side. What's some of the wrongs on Cam's side?
I feel like when it get to this point and it get and you start making it. If you want to be technical, right? Cam Fake is the one that started because they're gonna go back to the interview that he did with 50.
With
But
50. Okay.
you understand what
Time out. Can you really be considered? And I'm not sticking up for neither one of them. I don't got a horse in the race, but can you be considered the person that is wrong for interviewing 50 if you're the one that had the bigger beef with 50? Because the songs and all that was between Cam and 50. The legendary phone call when Cam is snapping Curtis, that's between Cam and 50. Now later on, we saw 50 doing what 50 does and kind of using Jim to a degree to show like I'm still with your peoples, and Jim ain't with you, Cam. Kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So I think if anybody was more affected during somebody fucking with 50 back then, as well as interviewing him now, it would have been Cam, right?
Nah, see, you gotta understand. I get what you're saying, but with the part where Jim name was brought up, that's where the controversy goes. You know what I'm saying? They say if it's possible to have a whole interview and not have somebody name brought up. Justin LaVoy being an interviewer, you know, I guess you learned this in interview school. You ask the right questions. He says, "Yo, we just want to know about that clip when he brought up you had diplomat members come up to the 50 side and what happened and say whatever." And to me, that gaslighted Jim. Jim got on this shit. I ain't gonna lie. When Jim said what he said, I was like, I ain't believe it at first. I was like, nah, they just splice some audio and put it together. They clickbaiting us. I get it. Nigga, when I found out that he doubled down on it, like, yo, pause, niggas is tugging on my shit. I said, damn. I had a bet with my man Lucky. Shout out to my man Lucky, because Lucky, we fuck with each other when it comes to this type of shit. He like, we bet on stupid shit. I'm telling you, we bet on like Harlem. We bet on the garbage. We're gonna make the.
That's your man that be coming with you, right? I think I met him a bunch of times, and he was out there when we was in that when we went to that. Not the last time we was in the spot, but the time after the event we was in the spot.
Yeah, shout out to my bro. He bet me.
I'll talk about the time where K was with us.
Because when that Jim interview dropped, you know, he fuck with, yo, oh, shit. I was like, oh, word. And then he bet me. I said, watch Cam respond. He said, I give it a week. He said, a week. I bet you don't get no more than a week. So he bet me. So tell Lucky, send my money. He's lucky. I'm lucky today. Because that interview dropped today. But yeah, let's get back on track. We was asking.
We was talking about like when he doubled down on him, like, yo, some niggas get off my dick. There's only room for this, blah, 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 blah. So you was just like, you was surprised that Jim went there behind the question that the interviewer asked.
Yeah, I mean, to me.
So right now we're still on the Cam part. We didn't go to Jim yet because we're still talking about the wrongs with Cam. So you think Cam interviewing 50 within itself was wrong?
Well, no, that was
and asking. Go ahead.
That part, like I said, was not wrong. I don't think there's nothing wrong in the interview at all, to be honest. But where the lines get blurred is where he asked him about diplomat members that he got diplomat members to perform for G Unit or for 50. 50 had got diplomat members to perform with him or something like that. And
so was Cam being sneaky there, trying to like put it out there, like I just want to let y'all know, if y'all don't know y'all history, you know, 50 or Jim allowed himself to be used by 50 against me once upon a time. You think that was Cam's intention by asking a question like that?
I think it's a question that he and everybody wanted to know. And that was the perfect time to ask it. I mean, that interview.
Let's debate that, 40, because
okay. Let's
the
do
reason
it.
why I was because I don't. There's certain things I feel like it's just untold that we don't know. Like if we get the interviews from certain people, oh yo, ask this question. We never knew. We all knew when 50 was running around and did the shit with some of the ex-members or whatever, what that really did or what he was doing. We knew. We knew. So my question becomes not the fact that we didn't see Jim and 50 and go, oh wow, look at them hanging out. No, we said, oh, we see what that's about, what they doing. It's 50 being 50. 50 will beef with you and then try to pop up on camera with your son, like he did with fucking Rick Ross's son and shit, right? He'll beef with you and try to pop up with your BM. He'll beef with you and pop up with your ex-members or some shit like that if he can. You know what I'm saying? We see niggas doing all this shit. They'll DM your baby moms, try to see if they get, even academics will do shit like that. Even academics will fucking Freddie Gibbs get his baby moms on an interview or some shit. Like, so this is what niggas do. So we wasn't naive. We knew what the fuck 50 was doing. My question is, was Cam being intentional when he asked the question? Was that some behind the scenes sneaky way to put it out there to the public? Like, I just want the public to hear with me and 50 that my man Jim allowed himself to be used by 50 against me. That's my question, because we still on the Cam side right now as far as wrongs. That's my question. Do you see it like that?
That's a good question. That's a good
Listen,
question.
if you want during the rest of the time we up here, I give you one pass for whatever we talk about or any questions that come your way. You get one pass in front of the chat. If you want to use it for that question right there, I'll tell you right now, the question gonna get worse.
And that question is what? Let's just clarify what this question is again.
Yeah, while we on the side of the gate where we talking about your shit, your platform is who's wronger, right? That's a dope shit. I like that. So we didn't go to Jim's side yet. We still on Cam. My question is, when Cam interviewed 50, was he being sneaky by asking that question? Because we already knew that 50 why he went and grabbed Jim and shit. Like,
to be honest, that's a good question, because who knows, right? But I think Cam is smart enough to know that by asking that question was gonna put Jim in a position to look a certain way. So when you think about it, I can understand. So you could say Cam is wrong for that. He felt that, you know, since it was that long ago, whatever, he can't make 50 respond how he responded, but he got to know, like, that gaslighted 50 to say, well, look, I used Jim to I knew it was a problem, this and this and that. And to me, that right there, that moment sparked all of this. That's what's going on right now.
That's what I'm saying. As much as I feel like there could have been a little bit of jealousy in Jim's response, I ain't gonna act like Jim's, at least with this little fallout. Once again, this is the 10th time, like you said.
Right.
It started with Cam. No. Like, we don't get that from Jim unless Cam interviews 50 and asks that question. You know what I'm saying? Which can't do nothing but make Jim look bad. That question can't do nothing good for Jim. I don't think it can. You know what I'm saying? Now that begs the question as well. We on the surface, we think like, oh, we didn't see them recently have videos pulling up on each other in the hood and all that type of stuff over like the last couple years. And this is post the last time when Cam went live and did the whole hour-plus expose on Jim, and Jim was up at the radio with Flex and they was going at each other and all that. So it looked like they patched things up. You think that they've ever really gotten back? Like, whatever started all of this, have they ever got back to a point where they was able to be solid again, or do you think it was just for the cameras?
That's a good question. I can't answer that question because I wasn't that close to them to tell you that. I just know that when a certain amount of money is at fault or it comes to terms, you know, grown men could work anything out. Even now, To me, that's what I say. Like, a certain amount of money. I still think to this day a certain amount of money could get you and Smack together.
Nah.
It
Nah.
gotta be a certain amount. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So
nah. I'm
right,
cool. All parties involved do well for themselves. So I think we
right.
can leave it there when it comes to money
That
pushing
they
that.
they they gonna say
Like,
the same thing though.
yeah,
They're gonna
yeah,
say the
yeah.
same
I
thing.
expect that.
They're gonna say, yo, you know what? I don't ain't like I don't see us never
Well,
doing
I can't speak for everybody because you know what, this is a very, very important topic. Because money, they say, is the root of all evil and it runs the world and it alters people's decisions, right?
right.
So I don't know how the depth of how bad Cam and Mace got. Do you think that they only rocking with each other because of the money? Or do you think that they got a valid friendship that was able to be because the history has been up and down with all three of these people. We ain't
It's
forget
both.
Omega and all this type of shit.
It's I mean, let's be honest, it could be both. It could be
Okay.
both. You gotta if you what's better than getting money with somebody that you were cool with? You know what I'm saying? Millions.
Do you
That's all like that.
have anybody in the dips that you like you don't rock with at all? And I'm not saying you got to get into details and nothing. It don't got to be no beef or nothing like that. Just you don't talk to. That's from the dips. Anybody? Like, nah, I'm good.
Somebody I don't talk to. I don't talk to most of them, to be
Well,
honest.
not just that you don't talk to, because I know a lot of people from like people forget this is all like 20 plus years ago and shit. It's a long time. So I
Right.
know everybody go their own way and do their own thing. I know that. But I'm saying, like, is there anybody that you would say, and I'm not trying to create no drama. I'm not trying to create no beef or nothing, like we ain't looking for no fucking clips to go viral or nothing like that. Because I'm really alley-ooping this into the same topic that we was just doing. The question is there somebody within the dips that you just like, nah, I'm good. I avoid them. I stay away from them.
Probably Hal Rao. That's it. That's the only person.
Okay. Now, Pete, Pete,
Anybody
I'm not even looking for the click shit. So, because I'm not even gonna ask you why. I was just using that to alley-oop back to the past shit. Is there an amount of money now that would make you and Hell Rel go do a show together?
Yeah.
How much?
I don't know. I don't know. It'll be a certain amount. That's like actually how much money would it take for you and Smack to get together?
500.
How much money would it take for you and Smack to be one to do a joint car?
That's where the difference is. There's no amount. So that's why I'm trying to see where you stand with you and Ruger. Like 500 push y'all in a situation to go get money together. 500.
If somebody offered y'all 10 million, y'all wouldn't do a
Nah,
joint car?
I'm cool. I'm okay.
Ain't no way in Jesus sandals you're gonna say no. It's a
I wish
10 million.
I wish somebody would put it on the floor so I could show it, and then I might be y'all would etch me in the history books for me. Like, yo, that nigga really turned down $10 million. Like, Rare Breed is etched in my skin for a reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I really wish I could show y'all. I really wish I could, but I can't. It's all hypothetical. People's not going to take my word for it, and that's okay. Right now, you're not taking my word for it, and that's cool. But I'm throwing it back. I answer your question. Now answer mine. Does 500 get you and Ruger back in the same room to work on something?
500 what?
1,000, nigga. What the fuck you think? I'm talking about $500. Like, come on, man. Me and you, we up here with the Sachi ropes on, man. You know I'm not talking about $100.
I seen one of your blogs. You gave this nigga named Dag $500 to like to do a show and to fucking do a battle and shit. And that paid for Ruben Boyd.
I know you got
that's so crazy.
I've been around you for a minute. I've been around you for a while. I know you got money. Why would I be talking to you about $500, especially in a topic like this? Like,
both sides got 40 cal on it.
Oh, you shut me down. I ain't gonna lie. You shut me down.
I know I look a little scruffy right now. Yo, nah, but look, man. I'm trying to let my beard grow. Yo,
500 grand, man. What up?
But yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, that's dope. Yo, Ruger, man, $500,000, man. Y'all figure something out. Shout out to Hell Row, man.
500 each.
All right, let's go to the gym side. we talked about a wrong on Cam's side with that interview and asking that particular question to 50. He could have avoided that question. Jim could have never came up, but he asked it. I think he asked it for a reason. I'm gonna be fair. Let's go to Jim's side. Where's Jim wrong in this? And if it happens to be something that you think was before the 50 interview, so be it. And if it's after when he did his response, then cool. But where do you think Jim's wrongs are? Or his first wrong, or the biggest one as of recent, what that you think about?
Oh, that's easy. That niggas say, yo, these niggas is on my
dick. I knew you Harlem. I knew as a Harlem niggas gonna say that. That's too easy. That's what you were lucky you had a better over.
Understand, that's like a bat signal for for gangsters. Like niggas is like, you see that, like when you hear that shit, it's like
Cam said in his joint, he said if he ain't say that, I would have left it alone.
Huh?
Cam said in his joint, he said if he ain't say that, I would have left it alone.
Everybody know, like, yo, we already know, like we already went through that. Like, you know, he from the world of pause. Like he like pause, like he could probably like go and fucking copyright that under his if he spell it a different way.
Hold on. If y'all niggas move with it to be that severe, and if you over there placing bets and shit like nah, this nigga gonna respond. He said to get off my dick, and Cam mentioned that in this interview. Is that Jim showing how extreme he feels towards Cam?
Oh man, If I'm a betting man, I got bets that it's gonna be a Jim response in about 48 hours. That's what I'm betting. Anybody want to bet me? You know, I'm you can see me at 40 Cal, Cash App, whatever you want to do. I'm placing real bets here. Like, I'm having fun. I'm getting some money on for this shit. We got fuck. I don't get residuals and shit. So I'm like, all them joints I did, I'm gonna get some money in some type of way.
What? Nah, man, you on the diplomatic immunity. Didn't you open the albums up and shit? What we talking about?
Man, listen,
we don't gotta do that. We already talked about Max and Jim's, right? We'll talk off camera.
A lot of people ain't get paid. It's cool. We was young and dumb. That's in the beginning. That's I think every artist gets like done a certain way because it's just like it's like a nigga hustling a block. Like a lot of people ain't hustle right before, right? Or hustle crack before. So when you hustle and you let's say how you in the pre-stages of a company, you got to start from the bottom. You got to be the lookout boy. So the lookout boy get paid $50 an hour. He's on an hourly rate and shit like that. So they're going to try to get up to a point. I talk Harlem and hustle.
We don't want to give Stone Block lessons up here.
Nah, we talking Harlem shit, man. You saying you got to niggas in here, they want to get they.
When you said a lot of people haven't sold crack before, you're right. I'm one of them. Like,
I thought this was $1 million worth of game. My bad. Wrong show.
All right, so look, hold on. Cam and Mace, man. Like, we gotta make sure we don't leave nothing uncovered because we spoke about the Max shit. I feel like somebody in your shoes hears more rumors than the rest of us. All right. Is the Jim and the Max B shit, is the core of it, is the root of it, Chrissy? And I'm not saying if Max really did anything with her, nothing, but we know publicly he violated the shit out of her verbally and in songs and whatnot. Touched it in Miami and the teeth, not all of that. He did all of that shit.
Crazy,
you know what I'm saying? So whether they physical or not, is the core of the shit when it comes to Max and Jim, is it Chrissy?
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Interesting. So that ain't it. So all right. So then the only other swing I got at that is the deal, because before
it is like, sorry to cut you off, right? So in Jim interview, he says, and to me, like I said, it's like a slight admission of guilt. He says, listen, the only reason why I did homeboy dirty, homeboy that's locked up, is because nigga did me dirty. So I was raised by a nigga that, I'm just that's all that's the only way I know how to do business. And to me, that was like, all right, cool. Max whole initial shit was niggas jerking me. You know what I'm saying? I be doing this, I be writing this, I be, you know what I'm saying? I be in the studio, I wasn't getting pause. Don't do this. Don't do. I'm telling you, you said mad pause, word be shit. I'm telling you, I be letting you rock.
Do the game
I'm
when me and
telling
you
you,
talk.
man.
That's it. Only when me and you talk,
That's
nobody
some
else.
dirt on you,
You know that
doggy.
it's been years now. Only you. I don't have these motherfuckers out here thinking or that I do everybody. I don't want not every. Nah, I'm good. One person. That's it. But go ahead.
All right, cool. But on some industry shit, he wasn't doing the right thing. So, end of the day, he, like I said, that was that mission. You want to be technical. So,
I mean, the only reason why that was going to be
that answers the question. I think that to me that started everything. He felt like he was getting done dirty,
and that was going to be my second thought because I just remember it's the DVD era, and I remember the videos, man. Like when Max was getting interviewed, before he was violating and saying disrespectful shit, he was trying to get out whatever situation and deal it was. He was just like, yo, just let me go, whatever. He wasn't disrespecting, he wasn't cursing, he wasn't dissing, there was no Chrissy shit. He was, but you could see that there was frustration. Later on, it became all the wild shit that he was saying on Cam. So I never heard nothing else up early on other than that deal shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm pretty sure if you're Jim is gonna think to himself, like, nigga, I'll put you in a spot, you getting show money. I put some money up for your bail. You know, I took you to Miami or on the road with me or all this type of stuff. And Max, that whole time he's saying, nigga, I wrote the hooks. I did this. I wrote that. That shit is ugly, man. That is just, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, man. Even that whole Bird Gang movement had some shit that Mel was rapping. Jaja was on shit. Like,
I was down with that shit too. I got a few joints with Max B and Stack Bundles. Shit, 15 Minutes of Fame and some shit called Too High to Get Over. Some shit. We were just talking about that. So yeah, we got fire joints. They thought I was Bird Gang. You know, Bird Gang is spelled like my last name and shit like that.
Yeah.
But to be honest, Jim made it like he made it like a decision. Like, yo, if you want to fuck with me or Cam, you gotta like kind of choose and shit like that.
It's wild when you see the breakups and the two top dogs. People got it like that happened to Kanye with Dame and Jay. Right. That happens and within state property. You know what I'm saying? Dame and Jay shit, and what happens to Freeway. Freeway seemed like one of the only niggas that kept his relationship stirring on both sides. Like, we just see it all the fucking time, man. It's fucked up. But if Max come home, hopefully he could just get back to work. Jim obviously still don't fuck with him. I'm pretty sure Max wouldn't mind returning the same energy, leave it there. But all right, Cam and Jim, I'll do a public bet with you right now. All right, you say 48 hours a Jim response. I'll put $100 up with you right now, and we got to define what type of response is it going to be. I don't care about him putting out a tweet or Instagram post. What are we talking about? Like an interview or like what we talking about? I need like a sit down or a speak up type joint.
Well,
an interview.
40, it'd be 48 hours just for like a response, whether it be tweet or whatever, or something like that.
I don't want that bet.
But as far as like a response like how Cam did, a week.
Yeah. I'll take that. I'll take that bet. I'll take that.
You take a week. You take a week.
I'll take a week. So today is Monday. So we're gonna say by Monday the 20th. They gotta be
but let's define it right. It ain't gotta be like a sit down interview. It could just be like,
that's what I'm talking about.
Nah, he ain't gonna do it. He might not do another interview. That's crazy. He don't gotta be there with a host. It might be a diss track. It might be a diss track or some shit like that. Who knows?
So I'll listen. I'll give you that. I don't mind. he got till Monday the 20th. It could be a diss track, right? It could be a sit down with an interviewer on any platform, or he could do his own joint. Whether he cuts on his Instagram live and he sits there and he's talking, but if he sit there and he talk, I'm not talking about like Instagram, like a quick sub, like a 10-second sub, because that's to me like a tweet. I'm talking about
it gotta be a minute or more.
There you go, a minute or more. Put it this way: if he talk on any platform for a minute or more, or he drop a diss song, right? $100 your way. Okay.
If he talk on any platform for a minute or more,
or he do it, or he diss Cam on beat, 100 your way. $100. Now we coming back down to the 100. Because now I say 100 this time, nigga be like 100 grand. You said earlier, AR. $100.
Oh, $100.
Yeah. I wish I would fucking feel like Cam and Jim deserve $100,000.
Yo, I go. I'm gonna start owing. You gonna start seeing me chime into these bad R&B streams. Like, yo, I own this shit now.
Them niggas do not deserve for $100,000 bet. It's not that important to me. Like, it's not that. $100, cool. $100,000, I swear to God, it's not that important to me. But all right, man. Listen, any closing words on your thoughts of the whole Camron and Jim shit before we get up out of here? Give me your closing words, man. What would you say? What would you say to both of them at this point to close it out?
Look, a lot of people, y'all they look at it, y'all like, yo, this fucked up. You know, this the fact that niggas is doing this and doing that. This coming from a nigga that was down with that shit. Fuck all that. Shit is entertaining. Be entertained. Sometimes niggas just don't get along. But to be honest, nobody getting hurt. And that's just how the way, just like they show, it is what it is. And that's what we left with. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna keep track. We're gonna keep wrapping up. I'm gonna share the memes just like y'all share the memes. And I'm not on this one. I'm just I ain't on nobody's side. So I think they both wrong. I just let people see who wronger. I'm not, this is how I'm getting my money. If you want to subscribe, go to Who Wronger, YouTube, Instagram. You already know we lit.
I'm gonna pull it up here when you drop. Like pull it up here too with the fans. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna fuck around and watch something real quick too. All right, yo, 40. I appreciate you, my nigga. I'm about to pull your channel up. You know what I'm saying? Me and you gonna touch base off cam. We're gonna figure out if we need to get back up here and chop some more.
That's a pause. Pause. Wow, that's crazy.
Me, you gonna talk? You got it.
You talking some dipset shit? This nigga, nah, I ain't gonna play with you like that. But you already know, man.
Pause. And the winner
is
reaching.
So reaching. You reaching now. You want to just tell
pause. Pause.
From a battle, I'm done, man. It's over. I'm going back. I'm going to bed, man.
Pause. Oh shit! I only do that. I only do the pause game with 40 Cal. That's it. He knows that. Like we like randomly will DM each other shit on Instagram that's funny as shit and laugh about it, because I do believe that once you train your brain to scan for it, that's it. It's over for you. And I refuse to train my brain to scan regular conversation for sexuality based parallels. I refuse to do it. So all right, let me pull up 40's channel real quick. Hold on. He said let me see if it comes up under Who's Wronger. Does it come up under Who's Wronger? All right, hold on. Let me take this down as I find it. Hold on. Who's Wronger 40 Cal. Let me find my homie joint. Of course, guns come up. You see? Fuck around, get my video striked. Damn, I can't find it. Oh well, here go one of his channels. Let me see how recent the content is on this channel. Hold on, because this is probably it right here. 1 month ago was an upload, and then it got a stream. The last upload. Yeah, this got to be 40. The only, because I've been knew about this channel right here, y'all. I just wasn't sure if he had another one that he's talking about. But yeah, go to at the real 40 Cal, y'all, right here. Y'all see it up on the screen. Let me go big screen mode. Y'all go right there, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to 40 Cal, man. 40 Cal, Don't Hurt Me Again. That probably is a song. I'm looking for the Who's Wronger stuff. If I find a different page for it, I'll definitely even come back again on that. Oh man, 40 got some content up here. Okay, within the last couple months, he's been uploading. I like to see all my guys uploading, man. Let us keep up with what you got going on, man. 40 Cal message to Easy to Block Captain finally admitting to. Oh, I ain't gonna read that whole thing. Yeah, 40 is up here being 40. 40 Cal show the best smack value. J. Cole official. 40 Cal second and Mugga Monday. All right, so shout out to my man 40, man. Yeah, y'all subscribe to 40 channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Did I miss this? Shout out to Melly. Melly has gifted a membership on the channel. Shout out to whoever caught that from our mod and our member, Melly. Appreciate you, beautiful. Thank you as always. But yeah, man. I'll say it like this for me personally. My closing thoughts. I agree with 40 that there's wrongs on both sides. It always sucks from the outside looking in to see people that come from those type of groups. Like, do we ever want to see Jadakiss and Styles beef and not talk no more? Like, nah, like that would suck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Jim and Cam or even Jay and Dame, like that's shitty. That's shitty, man. Like, let's keep it 1,000, man. Now, there's a lot of shit that we don't know. People have all types of disagreements, business disagreements, problems over money or just disrespecting each other. You know, Cam and Jim, they discuss a situation over Cam showing up to the studio wearing that shirt about Shorty, and Jim was highly offended. You know what I mean? So there'd be all types of stuff, man, that we not necessarily privy to. And we all humans. They humans. They feel violated. We out here think like, oh, you guys got this group together, so you guys should be best friends forever. That's just not reality. That's not the real world. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it just seems like every once in a while, Cam and Jim have this public fallout. And if you ask me, whatever they got going on both sides of the gate, it could be repairable to what we've seen, which is like, all right, we're going to do this show together, or you might see us on Cam pull up on each other and shake hands or whatever. But they could never look at each other the way that they used to. Like, they could never reach back to that level of love that they had in the past. And it is what it is. They're both almost 50 years old, you know, so it is what it is. But when you see the disrespect going, you know, either direction, that's when it's just like, damn, y'all still got energy for this, regardless of who you think started it. And I think there's wrongs on both sides. You know what I mean? But if there's a response, then I owe 40 Cal $100. You know what I'm saying? We'll be here for it. We'll break it down. Y'all leave y'all comments below on some 40 Cal shit. Who is wronger, Jim Jones or Camron? I know Cam's response definitely sounded like he sunned the shit out of Jim Jones, but Jim Jones has always had his emotional positions as well within all of this shit. So I guess I'll close it out with Cam and Mace shit, right? It is what it is.
Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss making decisions, my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect, that's a reverse blemish. I dropped it, connected the block, learn Tetris.
This is the Sorry Street Podcast. Welcome to the house of. And shout out to the members.